Happy Friday! Are you guys ready for the best show ever?
Ever.
Welcome to Date Night with Connie and Chrissy. I'm your host, Connie Henriquez, and my crazy co-host, Chrissy Bogue.
Crazy Chrissy Bogue.
Dude,
What's up?
we haven't been here in ages.
I know. Cheers. I missed you.
Cheers.
Where have we
my
been?
Jets
Why are you
glass?
so far
What's
away?
up with that?
I know. Well, my dad bought me this for Christmas.
Nice.
I
I
got
should
it
have brought
pimped
my
out.
Tito's glass, actually.
I know.
Forgot.
Where have you been?
I have been around, but the question is, where have we been?
That's right.
Yeah.
We're like, where's Waldo?
But before that, I do want to say I am admiring this beautiful pink table that we have new to our set.
Myra, my best friend Myra. Shout out to Myra. Color Me Beautiful Furniture. She made us this gorgeous coffee table. How beautiful is it?
It's beautiful. The pink is spot on.
I know.
It
And
looks great.
that wasn't even the swatch that I gave her.
Oh, was it?
No. She picked it out on her own.
Nice.
Thank God she did, because the one that we sent her probably wouldn't have looked good. We
Well,
picked
looked
two
like
light.
that.
I mean, she has been a brilliant artist since I've known her.
So no, I never met Myra, right?
No, I've known her since high school. She came here from Poland.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And didn't know any English, and I had to teach her some English. I taught her curse
You taught her
words.
English?
Yeah, she had me as a partner in social studies. So she's like, I don't understand. I'm like, don't worry, I'm just copying it from the smart person in front of me. Just follow this, all right?
Just follow along.
She got stuck with me, unfortunately. But she is amazing. So do we have her pictures of some of her furniture?
Yeah, Janine, she has some beautiful work.
Yes, it's Color Me Beautiful Furniture by Mish.
And actually, I love, and
Misha.
we didn't show it yet, but that beautiful, like an armoire. It's like a pink.
The pink one. I
Yes.
want that here on the set.
Oh, right? Okay.
Where
and
is
then
it?
also,
There
right
it is.
there. How
There it is.
beautiful is that?
Well, she's amazing. So
I
if you
know.
need furniture restored and repainted, you got to go to Myra.
Right. How many times do you have something at home, you don't need it anymore, you're like, oh, you're ready
Right.
to toss it?
Right. Or a piece of furniture that looks like Krizap and
Right.
you just want to repaint it.
Exactly.
You got to go to colormebeautifulfurniture.com. But I love our coffee table.
I love it. But now, I know in one of the pictures it said something about paint milk.
Oh,
What is that?
Thank you for bringing that up. Myra also came out with her awesome milk paint.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. Myra, call in and let us know what it is. I have a feeling it doesn't go with my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What the heck is milk paint? I don't even know.
Now,
But it's beautiful.
Is that milk paint? No.
Yes. I'm just going to say yes.
Okay. So it's some type of paint.
She has her
that
own
is-
color line in the milk paint, but
I
it's
love it.
beautiful.
I love it.
Look at the packaging. Did we show the picture of it?
We did.
I mean, she's brilliant.
So
I
shout out to
love
Myra.
You. I love you, Myra.
Thank you, Myra. We both love you.
Thank you for our date night coffee table.
We love it.
I hope you get 1 million customers now.
Where can you find Myra again?
You're going to colormebeautifulfurniture.com.
Yeah, I love it.
Myra, she's amazing.
Yeah, so Myra, thanks for our table.
Yes.
All right, so dude,
Sorry, I scuffed it up a little bit.
Oh, it's been
got
traveling.
knocked
It's been
around.
traveling in your car for a couple of weeks.
And I'm not the slowest driver. Let's just say that. A
Couple of breaks
It would
in
like
there.
it like flew. I did a turn and it flew. I'm like, oh shoot, that's not gonna look good. I was worried that it was gonna break.
I love it.
Sorry, Myra, I love you.
It made it fine.
It did.
All right,
It
good.
looks great.
All right, dude.
So what have you been doing?
So, well, don't forget, and just to mention that
Where we've been? Okay.
last week, not the week before. Week before?
I think it was the week before.
The
yeah.
week before, we were on location
That's right.
at WLINY.com.
Yeah,
hanging
Frank
with,
Vitro.
Frank Vitro, which we found out after the fact. His name is not Vitro, it's actually
Oh,
Vetro.
I'm sorry. I keep saying. Why do I want to say
Because
Vitro?
I keep saying it too. I know.
Ugh.
So our very good friend, Frank Vetro, we had
Yep.
as a guest on location at his studios, which is located in Smithtown.
That's right.
And we had a blast hanging out with him.
Right. I think
And-
he was like sweating during the interview. He was like, "When is this going to be
Well,
over?"
the whole interview was about his date with Chrissy, which made it funnier.
I know.
Because I didn't even know about
You didn't
your
know
date.
what
No, you didn't even tell me about the date with him until like a week later.
I know. When David Levinstein was supposed to send us to Denny's.
Right. So we're on the radio show, and then I find out then that Chrissy had gone on a date with Frank.
And he didn't order food. We got the salty tater tots. Thanks,
Yes.
Frank. Thanks for Zank.
Right. So what was your takeaway from that show, actually?
I loved it. I mean, I loved being.
Frank learned a couple of things.
I think Frank learned from us more than we learned
He did.
from him.
Right. And he learned that you should always text a girl when she leaves you, right?
That's right.
That's like dating 101. Even if you're not dating, if you want to make a good impression, if you're on a date and the girl leaves you, just say, hey, when you get home, text me to make sure you get home okay.
And Connie really drilled that into his head because he texted me later that night being like, I just want to make sure you got to the bar okay. I'm like, yeah, I made it here, thanks.
You're like, little too late,
Yeah.
but I appreciate the gesture.
So see, you had an impression on him. It worked.
We both did.
And then we went to awesome EFT with Carol
Oh,
Luck.
Carol Luck. Jeannie, pull up that picture.
Yes.
Carol Luck, Chrissy and I.
EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. It's a technique that you use to release your limited beliefs and blocks. So it's tapping on different meridian points. It's like acupuncture, but on your body.
Correct.
You're tapping it.
And then you're saying some affirmations while you like tap
You're tapping
away.
on what your limited belief is.
I just tap my nose. It doesn't work like that. You tap like you're like this.
I'm going to tap on Bobby.
Yeah.
You tap on your hand.
No,
we don't give it all away. We're going to do it in our seminar.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
Our seminar that's coming up in the next couple of weeks.
That's right. Oh, wait. We should announce that, too.
We should. Well, maybe we'll wait.
We'll do it after
We'll keep
the
it as a
commercial
surprise.
We'll keep them in suspense.
We did, but we had a great time hanging out with Carol Luck,
She's
who will
amazing.
be a future guest with us.
Yes.
Because she is a expert in EFT, which is emotional frequency. What is it?
Emotional freedom technique. And Bob Doyle is the one that actually recommended her to me.
Who was a previous guest of ours.
Bob Doyle. Remember when we lost him? Lost the audio?
Hello, Bob.
I'm like, Bob, how do I get rid of these limited beliefs? Bob, are you there, Bob? We got to have him back. He was the
to finish out the last part of the segment. Oh, man.
That was great. The way he was breathing into the mic and the camera. That was great. Poor Bob.
That was amazing.
So that was fun.
That was fun. And then, dude, you got to hang out with the Jets.
The Jets.
So
Bobby was there, my man.
What?
Bobby Jackson was going to be a
Bobby
guest
Jackson.
tonight. We were at a Vinny Testaverde Spinal Cord Foundation fundraiser for Dan Farkas. It was an amazing turnout. It was at Villa Lombardi's. We hung out with Wesley, our man.
Wesley Walker.
Marty Lyons was there. Greg Buttle. He was doing the auctions. Bobby Jackson. Rich Castor, right? Am I saying his name right? Rich Castor?
Yeah.
It was amazing. I'm sitting there. Sometimes I can't even believe it. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm hanging out with all these people from my favorite team. I mean, I'm hanging out with legends.
And you actually got some really great pictures. Ginny, if you want to pull up the pictures.
Who do I have? I have Greg Buttle. Is that Wes?
I can't see.
I got to put my glasses on, guys.
I wish I had my glasses.
I can't see. Oh, and there's a picture of me at Wesley's house, actually. There's Greg Buttle.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Marty Lyons.
Yeah.
Did we pass the one of us? And there's Rich.
Nice.
And Claudio from Gotham City Crew. And there's me and DJ Chef. We had dinner at Wesley Walker's house. His girlfriend Barbara makes amazing brownies.
Oh, nice.
We had dinner there. It was awesome. DJ Chef made dinner.
I saw those pictures.
He made some steak. It was amazing. I'm like, am I really hanging out at Wesley's house right now? Can I sleep here? Can you adopt me?
Can I move in? I love it.
I love it. What'd you do?
Well, it was a month of birthdays. So for us, we celebrated actually Nat's birthday. But before Nat's, we had our very good friend Mina. Her birthday was last week. If Janine, you want to pull up the picture. Yep, that's us and Mina Girl.
Aww.
She was. We celebrated in Long Beach. Actually, I thought about you.
Oh, Chef, I saw you post that.
Right,
okay.
Chef lives in Long Beach.
Yeah, Chef.
So we celebrated Mina's birthday with brunch. And then this week we actually did happy hour at Jeff's law firm. They did a nice event out at Jewel, which is our place.
Oh, yeah. We love that place.
We do.
I actually like the food there.
We do. So we're hanging out with his firm. And then also my sister, Natalie, her birthday was...
Happy birthday, Nat.
Yeah, on the 26th. So she had a nice, fabulous birthday.
We love her.
We do love her. She's like one of our biggest fans.
That's right.
So, yeah, we had a great, great week.
That's good. So, should we get into your self-help tip
My
of the week?
self-help tip of the day.
Yeah.
It's actually the Start Living Life
people
tip
have
of the
missed
day. I know.
I always say self-help.
I know. Well, it is the same
Sorry.
thing. Start Living Life, self-help, same stuff. All right. So, in life, you can appreciate or complain. It's your choice.
Everybody usually complains.
Right? It takes a little bit of an effort to appreciate things.
It does.
And sometimes you don't appreciate them until after you lose them.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
We all have been there. Yep.
Like a guy.
Well, a guy or a certain thing. So,
Yeah.
so you want to really make an effort, and it's not a hard effort, but just make a point of focusing on the great, amazing things you have going on in your life, because there's so many amazing things, but we tend to take them for granted.
You're always so right.
I know.
You are, though.
So make sure that you take the time to look for anything to appreciate. I mean,
Yeah.
I know for me today it was kind of raining a little bit. I was like, oh, it's our first show. We haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
I hope the rain stops. It stopped. It's actually really nice out.
I know, it was like snowing by me.
Right, it's a little frigid. Well,
Right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So just
we're here.
Try to appreciate the
Appreciate
little
that you have
things.
a pulse.
Right. Appreciate you have a pulse. That we have Bobby Jackson in the studio.
Bobby Jackson's in our studio. I can't wait to get him on.
Exactly. All right, dude. So you're up to
All
your
right.
bestie.
My bestie. Do we have the picture of Chelsea Handler? All right. Chelsea Handler, first of all, I always used to watch her on late night when she did her talk show, and I'm always like, she reminds me of me.
She
she's
does.
So,
She
right?
totally does.
She's sarcastic, and she's a Pisces, by the way.
Is
like
she?
me.
I didn't know that. Okay.
But anyway, she just came out with an awesome app called Gotta Go.
Okay.
So the next time you're on a horrible Tinder date, and they don't appear to be what they look like on the Tinder app, then you could be like, I gotta go. So what happens is you create fake excuse text messages from contacts in your phone. So like, I could get Connie to text me. It won't really be Connie, but I could set it up for you to contact me in like 10 minutes and be like,
really?
Pumpkin, I lost Pumpkin, my dog. I need you to come help me.
I need your help to help me
Yeah.
find my chihuahua.
I need you to help me find my chihuahua. No problem. I'd be like, sorry, sir, I gotta go. Connie needs me ASAP. I gotta find Pumpkin. Meanwhile, I hate dogs. But I gotta find him. So that's fun.
That's adorable.
Isn't it awesome? So I'm actually gonna download it. It's free. It's a free app. Yep. Yep.
So there's probably
Just go to
advertising.
iTunes.
Okay.
Just go to iTunes,
I
download
love
it.
it.
I already downloaded it.
You did?
Yeah, I downloaded it. I'm gonna use it.
Nice.
I
And
might
don't-
use it with Bobby. Bobby probably wants to use it tonight. Bobby's going to be on with us. He's like, I got to go. My wife just texted me. I got to go.
He would never do that during the best show ever. Come on, dude.
But isn't that an awesome idea?
I love it.
I wish I thought of that.
Do you make up the excuses yourself?
Well, she has them programmed in.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like your car's been towed, your cat's been lost. But you can also customize it, I saw, too.
You can?
Yeah.
I
So we can
love
make
it.
up our own.
I
could be like, oh, the liquor store just ran out of Tito's. I got to go. Bam, and you're
to
out of
another
there.
liquor store to get one.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
I got to go. Connie needs me. She said, they're out of Tito's. I got to go.
She's freaking out.
I got a jug at home. I got to go. All right, so we have Bobby Jackson here.
Yes.
He's a New York Jets legend.
I want to hear about this, yes.
Number 40 in the house. And just to build you up a little bit here, Bobby, I'm sure you haven't heard this in a while.
How could you not? Come on.
He's the former cornerback. He was named to the all-rookie team as a starter. He was named Jets defensive captain in the 81 season. He was named All-Pro by Pro Football Magazine. Selected to the all-time Jet team as one of the top 3 corners in history of the New York Jets. And we got him here.
Yeah.
So let's go to a commercial break and get him back.
And we'll get him back in a few.
Jet up.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
What are you looking for? You don't even know that. You're on the ball, so you can't even answer. I'm asking you about it. You gotta be highly skilled. You gotta be highly skilled. You understand that?
What are you sick?
Are you well versed there? Are you very smart man? Hit me with some funny shit.
My shit's twisted.
Tell me something. Tell me
What
something.
do you have right there?
That's awesome.
Well,
that's a big.
That's nice.
You know damn well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's
Sir, hey, are you interested?
Twisted
Or not?
talent.
yes, I am. Sure. See, you got twisted.
That's twisted. That's talent.
You see what I'm saying? You understand me? And if you can't whip out answers like that, that man is liable to during a commercial break punch your fucking mouth loose. You understand me? Time is up, sir. You understand me? You're on. You're the man. All right, give me your name now. I'm sorry.
My name is
Willie,
Willie.
where you working at?
We are twisted. We are awesome. Love it.
Can you repeat that question again?
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, DMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with your one and only Madhouse TV.
You are the man. Me looking at any.
And we're back.
Jet up!
Yeah.
We got Bobby Jackson.
Bobby in the
Jets
house.
legend. I'm a little upset at you,
I
though,
like
Bobby.
GMB.
Yep, Marvin
GMB.
Moore. Shout out. Marvin Moore, we love you. I'm a
Money
little
home.
mad at
Yep.
you, Bobby.
Why is
What?
that?
How could you be mad? He just got here.
Because you're not wearing the blinged out
Well, I
necklace.
left my bling at home.
I gave you that. That's from Party City.
Well, I left my bling at home. My wife was late.
Why'd
and
you leave it?
I ain't want to
Oh,
miss
man.
it, so it's at home.
I'm so
Didn't need
upset.
it. Didn't
I
need
wanted
it.
He'll
Connie
bring
to
Wanted
see
her
it.
to be there. Maybe she can come and bring it to me.
Aw.
Yeah,
He'll
come
bring the
on.
bling
What's your
next
wife's name?
time.
You know my wife's name, Jackie.
Oh, Jackie.
Jackie
we need you to bring the
Willen.
bling. We need you to bring the
Jacqueline,
bling.
bring it.
Please, we need it. I wanted
Shout
Connie
out
to
to
see it.
Jacqueline.
It's a blinged out Jets helmet.
Uh-huh.
He's getting a new one made, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah,
one do you
with
have?
it
Yours?
has the logo of the helmet that I wore. The one
That's
I have
right.
is of the current, current
Wow.
logo. So I wanted one that reflects my years.
Is she working on it?
Yeah, and hopefully it'll be ready pretty soon.
All right, well, at least we have that for you.
Okay, it's not the same, but it'll be close.
Bobby, I'm so happy that you're here. Finally, we got
Good to
you
be
on
here.
date night. I know you've been asking for a while. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know the format, so it was kind of a little
It's okay.
surprising. So
It's all right.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You look great, so don't worry about
You
it.
look amazing.
So you were a part of the greatest defense the team's ever had. You played with other legends as yourself, like Gastineau, Walker, Wesley. We love you.
Wesley.
The rest of the Sack Exchange. What was that experience like playing with those guys? 'Cause they were amazing.
well, there's so much talk about playing with those guys. I want to know what it was like for those guys to play with us.
Yeah. Like
So,
genius. Love
yeah.
that. Yeah,
So,
love
yeah,
it.
but it was
Good, Bobby.
it was 4 great guys. Actually, it was more than 4 because obviously I have some substitutes when some guys got hurt.
Right.
And it also included linebackers. Great Lance Mel, people, Greg Butler, who you know.
Greg.
And
Shout out to
but
Greg.
yeah, it was a great experience playing with those guys.
Wow.
What was it like in the locker room with Gastineau?
It was a
he
zoo.
Crazy?
It was a zoo with Mark. Mark he's calmed down a lot over the years,
Yeah,
obviously,
really.
but great friend of mine. Matter of fact, he made a nice belt buckle that I think he and I have the only ones in the world made by Robert
No way.
Silverhair out in Arizona. Handmade silver, really
Why
nice
didn't you wear
jets. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking about that. You know, I just wanted to be comfortable.
Shut up.
Shout out Product G&B.
That's
Getting ready
Marvin
to go out to
Moore.
the Grammys.
Marvin Moore.
Sincere Gubano, Jigga Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it was great just playing with those guys and having a career that playing in the Big Apple. You know,
That's
that
right.
was when you know that show Kojak.
Yeah.
Remember that? Now, well, I'm not kind of. You guys don't know that. You're not
Oh,
old
we
enough.
know.
We know
You're not old
Kojak.
enough.
How old do you
Come
think I am?
Okay, I'm not saying.
Just
but
guess.
I don't know.
Take a guess.
I don't
Yeah,
I'm
guess.
not gonna
Don't
get
put him
mad
on
at
the
Bobby.
spot.
I don't know.
All right, no problem.
But anyway, Kojak was out big, you know, and so my nickname is Bojack. So my
I
thing
know.
was I wanted to be
Bojack.
on the show Bojack meets Kojak. You know, but
Nice.
that
I
never
wanted
happened.
to ask you
Never
that.
happened. Yeah.
Why they nicknamed you that? That's
Bobby Jacks is a combination
Yeah.
of Bobby Jacks. My high school football coach, you know, Coach Archer, Ronnie Archer, who passed away, called me Bojack. I don't know why, but it's a combination of Bobby and Jacks.
We
So
love
it's stuck.
Bojack. Can we call you that for the rest of
Yeah.
the show?
So,
Bojack.
yeah.
I don't know
so,
if I-
well, I don't know. My wife don't like too many people calling me Bojack.
Oh, I'm
you know.
sorry,
She's gonna
Jackie.
not-
No,
She's
she's the
gonna show up
woman.
here and-
She's the woman. I
She's
don't
gonna
want
hit
to.
us over the head with the bling necklace that he forgot to wear.
That's kind of like a personal name. So
All right.
you don't
We're
let
gonna
too
leave
many
that to
people call me
Jackie.
that. Yeah.
She deserves
yeah,
it.
Jack calls me that.
All right, perfect. So,
Okay,
Bobby,
Bobby.
so question for you, because Chrissy is the football fanatic of
Right.
us.
Well, just the Jets.
Well,
I love the
yeah,
Jets.
right. So, question. So, did you tell me a little bit about your history? Did you always want to be a football player? Was it something that you strived to do? Was it something that just happened? Like, how did it come about?
Was it a dream?
It was kind of like accident. I was told I was too
It's
small
like
to play
Wesley.
football.
It's just like by accident.
I know. That's what Wesley said.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I was told I was too small to play football, and I am. I'm
my God,
5. I'm
Stanley
still
fell.
5'9", but I'm a little heavy. I'm about 190 pounds. I played at about 183, but I played in the band in
No way.
junior high school. Didn't play organized football until I
What'd you
was
play?
drums. Play every percussion instrument.
Yeah, my type of guy. I love
Yep.
music.
I see you got some conga, some drums behind
Yeah.
me.
Oh my
here,
God! Wait,
right there.
let's do it. Can you
No,
play
no,
some
no,
after
no
the
plan.
commercial?
But
We're gonna do it.
anyway, I played in the band, and because I couldn't play for the team because they told me I was too small, and I was dreaming about playing as I'm in the band cheering
So it
them
was
on.
a dream.
And as fate would have it, I got zoned to an integrated school. I went to an all-black elementary, all-black junior high.
Okay.
In high school, it's a predominantly white school.
Okay.
Some racial tension was going on back in Georgia, where I'm from.
Oh.
But I kind of settled down a little bit. But basically, fast forward, I didn't want to play in the band in high school because their band was not very good. And
You're like,
play
"Screw
the
these guys."
style of
guys
music that I
suck.
like. You know what I mean?
Right.
So best friend of mine in the neighborhood said, "Why don't you come out for football?" Because I played in the streets, obviously.
Right.
And I told my cousin Charlie, I said, "If you go out, I'll go." Now, if he had said no, I wouldn't be sitting here talking about
Wow.
my career. But he said
Shut
yes,
up.
and I started out 3 years in high school, got a scholarship to go to Florida State University, which they gave me the last scholarship
I saw that.
because they said I was kind of small, but they wanted my teammate. My teammate was a big 6'5", 250 guy, and he told them that if they didn't take me, he wasn't coming.
What?
So
Wow.
we went as a package deal, and I ended up starting all 4 straight years. I missed one game in 4 years. So it showed my durability,
Wow.
and made All-American my senior year. Won the championship with Coach Bobby Bowden, a legendary
that,
coach.
yeah.
And the Jets took a chance and drafted me in the 6th round in 1978.
So wait a second. What happened to your friend Charlie and the other guy that
Oh, yeah.
inspired you to do this?
Yeah.
Where are
Okay,
they?
well, Johnny Coleman was the guy. We call him Johnny Mew because he hit like a mule, middle linebacker. He ended up having served some time in the military.
Okay.
Good man.
And
Good man.
Nathaniel Henderson was called him Big Nay because he was big.
Big Nate.
My roommate. Big Nay signed a free agent contract with the St. Louis Cardinals, offensive tackle. Had a short career with them, but he owns his own insurance company, Henderson Insurance Company in Atlanta right now.
Oh, there
Where?
you go.
Oh, in Atlanta.
Yeah. So
Big
out of
Nay,
those
selling
guys,
insurance.
I'm the one that came out of that.
Wow.
So you
Were
can
they
never.
mad at you?
No, they were not mad. I mean, they were proud of me because, I represented Albany, Georgia, where I'm from. Shout out to Phil Mob.
Yeah.
Another rap group that's from my area, Sean J. and Smoke. my
Let's
homeboys.
get him on the show. You
Yeah,
should
yeah.
love them.
Come on up.
So,
I didn't
but,
know you know all these rappers.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah,
Why didn't we
so-
get Marvin on to sing?
Yeah, Marvin Moore. Matter of fact, happy birthday, Money Harm, today.
It's
Happy
today's his birthday.
birthday.
That's right.
Marvin, I interviewed you.
Marvin Moore.
Don't forget
That's why I'm
me.
wearing his hat.
Oh,
I love.
we
Happy
love
birthday,
it.
Marvin. We
Yep.
love you.
Mm-hmm.
So now, Bobby, all right, so you get drafted by the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you excited? Are you like, oh, like how do you feel? Like I feel like
Yeah.
that would be super exciting.
Well,
like a life changer.
I was kind of excited, but
I love it.
I
Kinda.
felt
He's like me.
well. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
There were 12 rounds in the draft when I came out in 1970.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I felt Bobby Jackson, 4-year starter, All-Americans, bowl champion. I'm going to go in the first round, at least second round. I'll take that. 5 rounds went by before I heard my name being called, and I was really disappointed. I thought I was going to have to prove myself as a free agent. So I heard that little voice in my head, oh, he's too small. That's what I'm thinking, the Jets.
Right.
Right.
But you never know. A person who recruited me, Dan Henning, out of high school to go to Florida State,
Right.
was a wide receiver coach for the Jets.
Wow.
So he told the Jets to draft me in the 3rd round. Now, this is a story that I heard years later.
Oh, well, so
Wow,
you
so
didn't
you
even
He
know.
said, Bobby Jackson can start for you right now. Those were his words.
So thank you
And
to him.
so, as a matter of fact, when I got the phone call that the Jets drafted me, and he was like, you know what this is? I was like, no, because he had left my
Right.
sophomore year to go coach the Jets. He said, is this Coach Henry? I was, oh, Coach, how you doing? He said, I told the Jets to draft you in the 3rd round, that you can start for him. I said, I won't let you down. And I started my whole career for him.
Wow.
So I didn't let him down.
Wow.
And the ironic part about it, Dan Henning left to be the head coach at Atlanta Falcons after a stint with the Miami Dolphins.
Right.
I ended up going to Atlanta to play for him when the Jets released me
Wow.
after the 85 year. So Dan Henning had to release me from the team because I got hurt in training camp,
Right.
and they couldn't keep me on the roster. So one of the hardest things he had to do was call me in, ask me my playbook, and end my career.
Wow.
And I thanked him. And he's one of my favorite coaches today, and Wesley's too. Wesley
Yeah.
loves him. But if it were not for him, maybe the Jets didn't take a chance on me in the 6th round.
But what was it like when they called your name then, when you were sitting there and,
I
and you
didn't.
were thinking in your
That's
head,
it. I'm still looking for the footage for it because I never heard that.
Oh,
I mean, I
really?
tell you, I left after the 5th round, and I was the first player picked in the 6th round. But I never heard
You
my
weren't-
name called.
where were you?
You left?
I went to this all-you-can-eat place.
You're like, I'm starving. I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm going to get something to eat.
Buffet.
And I'm thinking, I got to prove myself. I'm going to, show somebody, whoever
right,
picks
God.
me. And when I got back, my roommate, who was from Chicago, Michael Kincaid, who was our starting free safety, said, you going to New York? I'm like, what do you mean? He said, the Jets drafted you, and you were the first player picked in the 6th round. Call this number.
God.
Oh,
And
my
I called that
goodness.
number, and the rest is history.
What do they do when they call your name and you're not there? They just-
Right.
They
Well,
probably,
no.
They're
I
like,
was-
where the hell
I
was he?
wasn't- see-
I just
see-
saw him 5 minutes ago. Where did he go?
No, it's a little different today. It's a production now. With
Oh.
only guys you see at the draft now are the guys who are going to go in the first round, or they think they're going in the first round.
Right.
Okay.
I wasn't invited to the draft.
Okay.
Okay, I was in Tallahassee at the time. I wasn't invited to a workout.
So it wasn't a big deal like it is
no,
today. Like
no,
when we
it's not a
went.
big deal.
okay.
No.
Okay.
So the difference is that it's a production now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It
So
is.
I didn't miss
So-
out.
So what was it like when you came home and he was like, yo, you're going to New York?
Were you like, oh my God?
I was, believe it
You're
or
like-
not, the first thing came to my mind was BoJack meets Kojak.
Oh, I love it.
Seriously.
I
But,
love it. That's awesome.
But
I love it.
I was a country boy. I'm from a country town,
Aw.
small, but bustling. And but I was looking forward to coming to New York. I'd never been to New York. Well, I take that back. I come to New York with my grandmother, visiting my uncle who was in the Navy, and he was stationed in Brooklyn,
Wow.
Navy Yard, shipyard. So I maybe about 6, 7 years old. But I remember these big buildings. And I remember them taking me down to the playground in front of the building. And it's opposite Skyrise apartment. And they left me down there, and then they told me to come up when I was done. And I came up, and I didn't remember what floor it was.
Aw.
Every apartment looked the same. And I was walking down the hall just crying. I happened to be on the right floor. And again, my grandmother heard me and saved
pulled
me.
you
So
in.
I was, first time I was panicked, like I'm lost, somebody's gonna steal me.
What
In New York,
the-
yeah.
What
Yeah.
was it like when you first met Wesley and Gastineau and them? Were you like,
Gastineau, I was on the team before Gastineau. Gastineau came, I think, 2 years after I was here. Wesley was, I think this was Wesley's second year.
okay.
And I watched film of him you know, they showed the highlight film from the year prior. And,
Right.
and man, you talking incredible. And I had seen him play
He's amazing.
against the University of Georgia when he was at Cal Berkeley. Okay. And he must have caught like 300 yards and passed. He killed.
Wow.
But he wore number 99. I'm like, what is a wide receiver wearing number 99? But he was super fast.
Yeah.
And my thing was, I was in so much in awe of him. And I was saying, if I could cover Wesley Walker, then I can play in this league.
Wow.
I love that.
And I remember one day in practice, it was, you know, we go one-on-one, we go against each other. And it never had come yet that they threw the ball deep to him because, you know, Wesley can fly.
Yeah.
Right.
And I could too.
Yep.
So anyway, we took all man-to-man and they threw the ball to him and I just knew he was just going to run away from it. And I actually outran him and almost intercepted the pass. And I was like, I can play. That's where I got my confidence from. And he'll tell you, man, we battled in practice. We had some great receivers, and he got me ready. I feared nobody on Sunday because he was the best deep threat in the league at that time.
Wow.
See? And then you guys are still best friends.
Yeah,
to this
best
day.
friends. I know his kids call me, you know, Uncle Bobby. I know his kids before he had kids.
Right,
you know, I know them all. Yeah.
I love
so,
that.
yeah, he's a super friend. You know, got a great story. I'm sure you heard.
I know.
We do.
I
Yeah,
love
he's
Wesley.
amazing. We
He has
love
a
him.
soft spot in my heart. I love that guy.
He does.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with Bo Jack. Sorry, I had to do
Bobby
it.
Jackson.
The
That's
original
Jackie's
Bo
name.
Jackson.
Don't kill me, Jackie. don't come by and hit me over the head with
No,
that
don't kill
link.
her. She's cool. She's cool.
We'll be right
Sweet.
back.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's Dad's big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, Mommy and Dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds, released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet Babylandia.
Hugo,
play with us on the bus.
wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the
town. Dad, where do babies come from?
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
Yeah,
Jet
we're back.
up! Bobby, jet up.
Bobby.
Come on,
Yeah.
white and green, white and green, white and green.
There you go. He's got his necklace.
He's
Come
got
on.
I got my
He's got his-
bling on.
He's got his Party
Got my fake
City
bling.
He's got his bling.
$2.99 necklace.
Chrissy, don't downgrade the necklace.
All right, but he
okay?
has a
Come
nice
on.
blinged out. I'm very upset about it.
He's
but
being,
that's right.
yeah.
But look at this. Do you like
Yeah.
my pimped
It's a
out
nice,
Jets?
nice Jets cut.
Isn't that nice?
Yep.
That was
Wrong
a
logo
Christmas
though.
present.
It's the wrong logo?
Yeah.
Why?
It's not my year. It's this year.
Oh, man.
Messed
they-
up logo.
They
Dad.
changed the logo?
Get me the one with Bobby's Bojack's
Matter of fact,
logo.
our helmet was green too. We wore green helmets.
Really?
Wait, do you have a picture? We want to
Not
see it.
with me, no.
Oh, wait, that was on our promo that we did for
That's
you,
right,
though.
yes.
You're
Yeah.
right. I was wondering why that was green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, do you mind if I take us back to the horrible
Oh,
1980?
man. Exactly what
break?
we'd like to do. Let's take you a bit down memory lane.
No, because I really want to know what you felt at the time. So it was 1983, right? The AFC Championship game. They titled it the Mud Bowl because
Right.
what was like a monsoon for like days, and
Yeah.
they didn't take care of the field.
Right. They
Before the
purposely,
game.
well, they were smart. I mean, Don Shula was smart. We had the two fastest receivers in the league with Wesley and Lamb Jones, who has a gold medal in the Olympics. We had probably one of the best tight ends in football, Mickey Schuler. We had the number one rusher in the NFL at that time, Freeman McNeil.
Yep.
And we had probably the best offensive line in football. So they figured the best way to slow us down.
You think they did it on purpose?
Oh, there was no question they did it on
But why
purpose.
did they get away with that? I don't understand.
Because at that time, the NFL didn't have a league rule that it was mandated that a tarp cover the field. After that game, it became a rule. It's too late for us,
Unbelievable.
but I mean, it was so bad. I should have known it was bad conditions out there, but obviously because it was like hurricane-like weather the whole week,
Yeah.
and they purposely left the field uncovered so it could be soggy and muddy, and there was so much water on that field. But I should have known when you fly into a opponent's city, the day before the game. Like if we played a Sunday game, we would fly out that Saturday,
Okay.
go directly from the airport to the field to check the field conditions.
Oh, really?
So we'll know what shoes and kind of thing to wear.
I didn't know
We
that.
went straight to the hotel, and I said, why don't we? This is different. But the reason why it was so much water on the field
So it
that
was purpose.
They were playing
So-
Miami.
yeah, man, the
And,
Dolphins
and if they won this game, they were going to go
were
to the
going to Super Bowl to play the Redskins. So
But why didn't anybody in the Jets management say anything? Like,
well,
we're not going to play on this
well,
field.
they complained, but it's too late now. The damage has been done.
Right.
So that's not their stadium now. All they could do is complain.
Right.
Now, the caveat to all of this is that both teams played on the same field. So I'm not going to, they beat us.
Oh,
Right.
okay. I see.
They played on the same muddy field we did, but
Right.
I'm sure they were prepared for it because they knew the conditions. We didn't.
Right.
Richard Todd, a great quarterback from Alabama, picked the worst day to have his worst throwing day.
Right. Yeah,
I think he
right.
threw 6 interceptions that day. And the conditions contributed to it, but our game plan was kind of a little off. We were trying to throw the ball. We should have been a power game. We should have ran the ball more.
Okay.
But to
But
that,
did you think, like, when you saw the field, when you guys got there, were you like, ugh? Did you have a
put
feeling?
You just put it out of your head and say,
Yeah.
hey, you got to play on this field. They have to play on this field. May the best team win. We're
Okay.
going to overcome these odds. And we,
great
hey,
attitude.
it was
He's like,
zero,
"Honey."
it was 0-0 at halftime.
Right.
And then we come back and I got a penalty called on me. I protested a call too vigorantly, and they gave me a 15-yard penalty. Pass I thought was incomplete, and I said something I shouldn't have, not directed to the referee.
Right.
Just
And
to
he
the
threw
air.
the flag, and he gave him so they moved the ball down to the half-inch line, and the next play they ran it in for a touchdown. So it's 7-0. Okay, we're still early. We can come back. And we thought we had a chance until Richard threw the interception for a touchdown, and the game was over. It was late in the, I think third quarter, fourth quarter, and we had no time to come back. We were not going to come back from 14 nothing because we had to throw the ball, and we were not going to be able to do it.
What was it like after the game? Did you guys? What was it, Gas to know or Wesley? Were you guys like
I can't really remember how everyone else felt, just myself, because my son was there. Robert, he was about maybe 5 or 6 years old at the time, and I have a picture of he and I sitting in my locker, and they're interviewing me about the game, you know, and all I could do was thinking about it at the time is that my son is in the locker room with me. He probably don't even know what's going on, and he didn't, but at least he had a chance to see what I do for a living.
Yeah.
And he ended up playing in the National Football League for the 49ers.
Oh,
I
really?
know.
And
oh my God.
you know, so and was a great athlete on his own right, as well as my other son, Ashawn. Ashawn should have had a chance. You met Ashawn.
Yes, Ashawn. I think I got his digits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now there's another thing I'm going to hear about.
Pretty sure I got his digits, guys.
So he's a great entrepreneur. He has his own personal fitness business, and he's musically inclined as well. I have some beautiful daughters.
Like you,
I got
you would
5
play
girls.
music too at one
I
point.
know.
Come
Wait,
on.
I thought we were gonna do the bongos.
No bongos.
You
No.
used to play the drums. That's amazing.
Still can play them. Still can play them.
You
But
can
I
still
have,
play. Wow.
I have 5 girls of my own, plus also Jackie, and I have a daughter Taylor, who's a talent of her own. She's a beauty queen too. So
Taylor.
you know, I got plenty of guns. Plenty of guns for them.
What kind of music did you play when you were in the band?
We played it all. You know, like I was in a concert band, so we played Tchaikovsky, and Beethoven.
What?
Wow.
No
Chopin.
way.
Yeah, and then we rocked. You know, played rock. We played, you know, top stuff that was out then.
That's
And then
freaking
I
cool.
took that into playing in a personal band where I played full drum set, so I could play a drum set. I taught myself how to play.
Wow, that's
And
impressive.
so I was in an R&B band, but that never did a concert, just in the basement and in apartments.
Why don't you play with Marvin Moore?
Oh, but matter of fact, Wesley and I did play jam together. But
What? Wesley play?
Guitar. He didn't tell you?
No
He
way.
totally
Wesley
did
Why
not
would you
share
do
that.
that?
Yeah, he's a guitar player.
Because you'd probably make him play.
Now I love him even
yeah,
more.
Yeah.
I love musicians.
Yeah, but I mean, never on the level of like Marvin Moore, Product G and B, man. They're incredible. I mean, I have a list of songs that you have never heard by those guys because they never were released.
Okay.
But I about 25 to 30 songs that if you heard them today, and I've had them for over a decade, are excellent songs. And they got some new stuff that's coming up. Stay in tune for that.
Well, we're going to have him on the show. We're going to have him perform on the show.
Come on, that's
Excellent,
right.
excellent. He'll tell you about it then.
What
Can't
about
let it out of the bag.
Denzel? You know Denzel because your son played with his son,
Well,
right?
I'm not going to claim that I know
don't
him.
hang out
I
with
met
him.
him
Okay.
a couple of times. He's a big Chet fan.
That's why we love
met him
Denzel
outside,
Washington.
Yeah. And I met him at a club in the city at one time. He was standing there by himself. And I said, oh, that's Denzel. So I went over and said, excuse me, you're Denzel Washington.
Excuse me.
But my wife said, my wife also was in the film industry. She did some movies like Blade.
Oh,
No
Blade
way.
2. She actually did stunts in the movie.
Wow.
And then she
so
also
wait, what
did.
did Jackie do? She's a stunt woman?
Jackie's
Let's have her on the show.
she's multi-talented.
Oh, we love
she's
Jackie.
She can. You need to have her on the show so you can.
Well, you should have
We
brought
totally
her.
should
You
have her on the
brought
show.
Well,
Come on.
she was supposed to come, but
Okay.
next
All right.
time have
She's
her on the
busy.
show because she have a story of her own
All right, good.
about herself, her parents, where she's from. I'm not gonna even get into that, but she's a super woman.
Aw,
And
you're so nice.
Hellboy, she did.
Oh
She
my
worked on that.
God.
So she got monies for films.
Wow.
She
Doing
was the money
stunt?
lady, yeah. She
Doing
had her
stunt?
own production company called Red Road Productions.
Wow.
So wait, now, Bobby, how long have you been with Jackie?
About 30 years off and on.
What?
So she was with you when you were on the damn Jets.
Yeah, well, we met after
how'd you
my
meet her?
second year. Actually, that's a funny story.
Let's hear it.
That's a
You're
story
on
in
date
itself.
night. Come on, let's
Yeah,
hear it.
We
okay.
want to hear about Jackie.
Here we
I
go.
love that he thought he was on a dating show.
Yeah,
It's like, what's going on?
So here's how I had a friend named Robert Miller.
Okay.
He's still my friend. He lives in Ohio. He called him Ichabod. Ichabod Crane. I tell you what, take a picture of what you think he looks like. Blonde hair. And I tried to get him a try. I got him a try for the Jets. He was not that good. So they told me, don't you ever recommend another player.
No. They said,
But anyway, Robert came, he knew I was new in the area. And he said, well, hey, I got this friend I want you to meet. And I'm like, man, I don't want to meet nobody. I just been recently divorced. I was married when I was in college. At 8, I got married when I was 18.
Wow.
And that marriage lasted for maybe a year. So when I came to New York, my mindset was I'm never getting married until I'm done playing football
Wow.
because I want the woman who marries me to love me for me and
Of
not
course.
because you know
Aw.
and you know how you got to go
Yeah.
navigate through the dating pool.
Yeah.
But anyway, he said, I got somebody I want you to meet. And I was like, I don't want to meet nobody. And he insisted. I said, all right.
And wait, how old were you at this point?
Maybe about 23 or 4.
Wow. Okay.
And why was he insisting so much? Do you know that?
Well, because
Jackie was a
she's
cool
a
woman.
sweet person. I mean, she's a person that don't really judge people by what they have. I mean, if you saw her and saw him, and it's like, I'm like, how the hell did y'all meet?
Well, I
become
met
friends?
her at the charity event. She's
Yeah,
beautiful.
but I'm saying you ain't meet Robert though, and Robert is
so you
like a
wonder how
country
they
hit.
even
I'm like, how
right.
did y'all? But Robert's you know, she was a bartender at a local bar at the time,
Okay.
mixologist.
Oh, he
And
liked that.
Robert frequently visited there, so she got to know him that way. So anyway, that's how they met.
Wow.
So I came in, and I'll never forget it. Jerome Barkham and some other teammates of mine were in the bar, and I walk in this bar, and I had these glasses that flip up, the shades, you know, the real
Yeah,
conversation piece. And I go and sit up to the bar. He said, "Okay, I want you to meet Jack," and I didn't know. And when she came out, I was like,
Like, what?
and so we met like that, and I mean, I could tell she had on a red Adidas. I can tell you what she had on.
This guy.
I
She had on a red Adidas T-shirt,
Why aren't more men like
white
this?
jeans that she fitted nicely, long
Look, he's
hair,
still blushing.
long hair, everywhere. And I was like, oh man, I knew I was hooked in.
Oh.
And I was like cursing him in my breath, like, man, why did you?
You're like, damn it, I wanted to wait till
Because
after
the
the
reason
Jets.
why, well, obviously, I'm saying, man, a woman, this girl just got to have a man already.
Oh.
So why did you even introduce me to her? But I took a shot.
Right.
And when
So wait, did she have a man?
I don't know. She was
was your
really
pickup
into her
line?
business.
All right. She was.
No, I'm just what he told her. His pickup line, Robert's pickup line to her for me was,
What? He did it for
yeah,
you?
he was like,
Wow, how easy
I want
is
to meet
that?
this guy.
He
Maybe
was
he's
like,
a good matchmaker.
he's new in town. He's here from Georgia, and she thought I was here from Georgia visiting, so she
Right.
wanted to make me at home.
Oh.
That's how it really started. She never knew I played football for the Jets because she did. I probably would have never went out with her because she hated football players
Oh.
because
really?
of an experience she had
Wow.
prior. But got around that, and then when I left, all I could think about was, man, what is it? You know, I was hooked. I was spitting by this woman, you know, and I was like, man, but I never got a number.
Oh.
Didn't know where she lived. None of that.
So
I was
how
too
did
scared.
you see her again?
Well, as fate would have it,
I
As
love
the
it.
universe works.
Bobby has a lot
I'm
of
ri-
fate happening.
I'm riding down not Hempstead Turnpike, but
LIE?
one of the streets in the
You see
Hempstead.
her in the car.
One of the-
What?
I can't even think of the name. And
Seventh
I'm riding
Street.
down the street with my martial arts instructor, young kid at the time, and we pull into this little plaza, you know, like supermarket there. And who did I see with her walking with her sister
No.
at the time? And I
You're
almost
lying.
ran over her.
No.
I was
You
like,
almost
oh,
killed
that's her.
your
And I
future
ran.
wife.
And I'm like, I stopped like this close to hitting her. And I was like, and she was like, who's this nut? And then she said, oh, it's him, Robert. And so we talked, and I was like, could I have your number? And she gave me her number.
I almost killed you. Can I have your number
Yeah.
for insurance
But
purposes
it's
in case
coincidence
I
that
hit
I
you?
just saw you
Right.
again.
So I got a number, and you know, we you know, I remember the first time she came to football practice, and I can tell you when she came, but we used to practice at a hostel,
Oh, yeah.
and they had this outside field or whatever. And all the guys, and I was included, you always look around the fence and see where the pretty girls were.
Really?
Yeah, you
Oh,
trying to
wow.
pick them out.
I like that. I like
Now
that.
we
And-
know.
And I know when Jackie walked up because everybody was looking, and I was like,
And you're
I
like,
knew-
that's mine.
that's right. I was claiming, well, she wasn't mine yet,
Hop off.
but I was like, hey.
You're like, I almost killed her.
Yeah,
Hop off. I got her
but
digits.
it was just funny, man, just seeing the reaction. I was smiling. But, yeah, but it's been
And
like
you guys
30
been married
years.
now how long?
We actually just this will be our second year married.
What?
And, yeah,
After 30 years?
after 30 years. There's some things happened in
That's
between those
okay.
30 years,
That's
which
all
we won't
right.
get into.
It was
yeah.
all worth it, I'm sure.
But you were
Absolutely.
together longer than
Absolutely.
that. You were together, you only been married for 2?
We've been married 2 years. We've been together. We were together maybe 5 or 6 years prior to us getting married. But I'm saying between that 30-year period, she was here, gone. I got remarried, divorced.
Aw,
You know,
so you guys
she
love
got
your
married,
story.
divorced, and then she became available again. And just fate put us back
She's
together.
like, all right,
It
now's
was
the
fate.
time.
I love that he
But I
says
prayed
that.
for it. I asked for it, so I got what I asked for.
Wait, let's talk about that. I like
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So you wanted it for
Yeah,
Do
I
you
did.
believe in the
I
law
did.
of
I
attraction?
knew absolutely. I mean, I knew when not when I met her, but after spending some time with her, that she was the person I wanted to be with the rest of my life.
Now, what made you know? What was it about her that made you know this is the person I want?
Besides, she was the fact she was beautiful.
I can't really put one
is beautiful.
point, but it's not even that. You know, it's the spirit. Her spirit. You know, we had similar. She's Native American, if you didn't know. No,
Oh, I didn't
and
know
I have a Native American background,
Oh, wow.
but I'm mostly obviously what shows is the blackness, which I'm proud of
Well,
too.
you have the nicest skin in America.
I know
Well,
you literally look super young. I'm just
thank
telling
you,
you.
thank
You
you.
are young, but you look like really
Congratulations
great.
on
Well,
having
I'll
your
be
wrinkles.
60 years old this
I know,
year.
which is
God,
crazy.
That's
God
crazy,
willing.
man.
You look
I'm
amazing.
But,
gonna be 40
Yeah.
in February.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but getting back to what you asked me
Bobby
about,
doesn't
Jack,
give a
I don't want to get into
Bobby
that.
doesn't care about it.
No,
It's like
you
we're
asked
getting
me.
back to Jackie.
I don't want to miss it.
All right, good.
But you know, it was. I just felt we were connected, and it was just whatever everything that I asked for, in terms of woman not wanting me because I played football.
Yeah.
Like-minded, like spirit with me, not really into, you know,
Flashy stuff.
She's,
material
you know,
things.
that
Down to
just
earth.
attracted me. And then we were connected. There was one time that something happened. I was in Florida, and I had this dream that, you know, she had passed, that she had died. I had this dream. Yeah. And I was like, I woke up like, wow, what the hell am I dreaming this? And when I talked to her, she had actually, during that time, she had died in the hospital. She was, they had to bring, she had literally stopped, her heart had stopped beating. She was
What
dead.
happened?
Well, I don't remember what happened,
So
but
had a
that happened
connection.
around the
So
same
you're
time. So we were, you know, it
You
was
were
like,
connected.
wow. I was like, you know, I had this dream that, you know, not jovial, but that's how you had died. She said, I did. I was like, what?
That is weird.
And it's so anyway, I just knew after that, and going to the reservation out in South Dakota where she's from, Standing Rock Reservation, and spending time with the family out there, that this is me, man. I could live out in a teepee. We slept in teepees. I could live that way. I mean, it's
Well, the way you speak about her now, like it's right.
Yeah,
I wish
it's
every guy
adorable.
was like
I
that.
know.
Look at the guys we talk to. They're like, they want to get away from their wives, right? It's just.
well, I mean,
No, because Bobby's doing exactly what I said on my tip of the day. He's
is.
appreciating Jackie
Yeah.
for everything that she's, you know.
and you have to. It's something I had to get used to. A strong-minded, not women that.
But
are
don't
with-
you love that?
I
She
mean,
has her own personality.
somebody that's thick-headed as me, I had to get used to that.
Right.
And she doesn't back down, you know. And,
We love
and
that,
I was like,
Jackie.
man, it was very frustrating for a minute, man. I've yet to win an argument. I keep telling her that.
You're never
And
going to.
I'm never gonna. So I say, you know what? I'm not arguing with you.
Be okay
smile
with
and
it.
nod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's you know, it's a great journey. We're understanding each other even more now. And you know, I'm
sounds
looking
like you
forward
guys were
to some other years. Yeah, we will. We
So,
are.
was
how
meant
old
to
is
be.
Taylor?
Taylor, I think is 21.
Taylor's 21.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think she just turned
okay.
21. She's legal now.
Wow.
She's going to school.
birthday.
She's gorgeous. She does some modeling. She's very intelligent. She's not an airhead, but she's very intelligent.
Nice.
A little thick-headed sometimes. I got to get
Who
on her.
isn't? Come on.
Bobby.
Come on,
But
Bobby.
that's
She probably
okay.
got it from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Come on.
Well, that's part of the job of being a parent. You gotta
Yeah.
also learn from your children. You know, sometimes we think we know it all,
Yep.
Yeah.
but I've learned a lot from my kids, and I'm sure they've learned, you know, a lot from me as well.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
And if I was your kid, I'd be skipping.
I'm like,
every
my
day.
dad's Bobby
I'm
Jackson.
like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you know my dad's Bojack?
Hey,
My
and
dad is Bojack.
No,
man.
my children's claim to fame is one day, and they were all, when they were little, the four of them, they were at the house, and I'm going to say it anyway. So I'm a little liberal-minded guy.
Good.
So my kids, I mean, from age, they were like age 2, 3, maybe 6, 7. They're still young, still innocent.
Aw.
And I said, all right. I said, Daddy going to give y'all 60 seconds to curse.
No.
I love
No,
it.
I say, go. And nobody said nothing for about 2 seconds. And my little one, Tanisha, she said the F word. And I was like,
No.
and she looked around.
Aw.
And Ashawn looked around, the one you met.
Yeah.
And he see I didn't whoop up, get on her. Then he went in. And then it was funny. I said, oh, time's up. They were still going. But that's, I mean, it's such a great memory just having, you know, my kid and speak. What,
Did you
tell your
laugh?
kids
Were
to
you
curse? I
laughing when
was
that-
cracking.
But they got it out of their system,
Yeah.
right?
And
Yeah.
then did they ever curse again?
I'm sure they do, but it is probably my fault.
That was pretty cool, though. What made you do that?
I don't know. It's just something that came. It's just something I thought would be cute, you know. And I wish I would have had a videotape of it. That was good. It was so funny.
They didn't have iPhones then, right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
they didn't have Facebook and all
So
that.
for
they didn't have
anybody
none of
out there, Bobby, I think you have a lot of good insight.
You do.
They're wanting to make their dream come true,
Mhm.
and anything that they want to do.
Mhm.
What do you think was the key that made you get from where you were to becoming what you are, a legend? You're a legend.
You know, that legend, you know, they throw that word around kind of
But you
loosely.
it's not loosely.
Bobby, would you accept that word, legend? You're a legend. Why
Okay,
not?
that's kind of
very
like
cool.
saying, Bobby, you're old now. No, but the
You have no
thing
wrinkles.
is, you know, I have some.
No, I
The
don't
thing is that I was blessed to have a grandmother, Rebecca Jackson, God rest her soul, that raised me as her own child, taught me values, and I guess that God spirit that's within us,
Yeah.
you know, guided me, because I was raised up in the church and going with her to church, crying and screaming, but my soul, my inner spirit heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, for some reason, just wanted more in life, you know, growing up in the projects and not having much,
Right.
just getting up and, you know, having a fire in your house. It wasn't the thing in my house. I had to chop wood and put it on a stove and light it. And, you know, I didn't get in a bathtub until we moved into projects. We bathed in a little metal tub. So I appreciated everything. I walked. The very first car I owned, I bought it myself. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just my dad was there. My dad, you know, I had gotten remarried, so I wasn't really cool with his second wife. She treated me like a stepchild. So that's how, you know, with my grandmother. But I always saw my dad, love my father, great example for us. But just never give up. Just don't believe. I say those who say they can and those who say they can't, they're both right. Which one
Did
is?
you hear,
Henry
did you hear what he just
Ford.
said?
Yeah.
Did you? So you have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You believed in
If you
yourself.
believe
Yeah.
you can,
And you took
And you got to put the
action.
work in.
And you got to take action, right?
You got to put the work in and be around people that's going to help you nurture your dream.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh my
Bobby,
God,
you
this
ready
is the
for?
best.
Are you ready for a date night
Oh, yeah.
selfie?
Yep.
Come on.
Come on.
Okay, we got to stand up, take this.
Yeah.
He's like,
What we doing?
he-
Get in the middle
he's
of
like,
this?
get me the
That's
hell out
right.
of here. Here, this is your bow tie.
Okay.
We gave. Oh, you got your.
Here's
lip?
yours. All right.
So what I do? Put
We
it
got
You gotta
Bojack.
do it.
Put it like this?
You're right. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's on this, the selfie thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we roll, Bobby. Except
Is it doing it?
I can't press the button.
Oh, God.
I'm getting seasick.
We love you, Bobby. Thank you
Bobby,
for
we
being
love
here with us.
you.
Thank you. Got it?
Yeah.
Jet
All
up.
right.
Jet up, everyone.
We love you, Bobby. Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.